is this called junk food and not trash or waste food? Also, why is fast food called fast food and not quick or rapid food? Why can't I just change these or replace these with synonyms? Well, these are a few words that usually go together and are called collocations. And changing or replacing one with a synonym makes them sound unnatural. Now, you already know thousands of such collocations, but in the IELTS exam, under the vocabulary assessment criteria, you are not just marked for using uncommon words, but also showing that you can use academic collocations, which is why you must take a keen interest in learning them and knowing how to use them, just like I did. Take a keen interest in. In this video, I will show you a list of such 10 easy collocations that you can definitely use in your task too. And towards the end of this video, I will also show you an exercise which you can practice to check whether you've learned and mastered these collocations or not. So the first verb that we'll be looking at for collocations is make. The first one is make progress. For example, I think the team have made progress this season. Make an impression. So when you put an impression on someone, you usually use the verb make. For example, it is important to make a good first impression. Make a difference. For example, we believe we can make a difference to children's lives. Make someone something happy, comfortable, or effective. So, for example, the system can be improved to make it more effective. The next verb that we look at is have. For example, have an effect. Now, in your writing task too, whenever you are writing the problem and solution essay, you can use have an effect to talk about the different reasons. For example, this incident will have a negative effect on tourism or positive effect on tourism. Have time. Retired people have more time to spend on their hobbies. And have an advantage or benefit. Again, you can use this in the advantage and disadvantage essay. Tea is believed to have health benefits. Problem. So these are some collocations that you can definitely use in the problem solution essay, wherein you need to talk about the problems or the main causes, and you need to use different vocabulary for presenting 2 to 3 causes. So the first is deal with a problem or situation. For example, there are several problems we need to deal with. Another way of saying deal with is tackle, to solve, address, or tackle a problem. A good adjective that goes with problem is a major or acute problem. And another way of saying it is to face a problem. For example, most students face the problem of funding while they are studying. Something poses a problem for somebody. For example, the high rate of inflation poses a serious problem for the government. And a problem may arise. So a problem may arise because of the new tax system. At the heart of the problem, which means that at the center of the issue, so at the heart of the problem is the extreme income inequality that exists in many countries. The next, obviously, since we have discussed problems, so we'll be discussing causes as well. A major cause, a real cause, or a root cause are some good adjectives that you can use to describe a cause. The cause of the problem is another structure that you can use. To determine, discover, or find the cause of the problem. So this is how you can use this. And the cause of the problem lies in. The next is solution. So when in a problem solution essay you discuss the problems, you also need a few different structures for discussing the solution. So some good adjectives would be a comprehensive solution or a partial solution or a plausible solution, a reasonable and obvious solution or a final solution to the problem, an immediate solution or a long-term solution. an easy or simple solution. To use a verb would be to seek a solution, which means to find a solution or to work towards a solution. All right. To present your view or your opinion in an opinion essay, you can use these statements. So, a view about or a view on something. To hold the view. So, for example, some people hold the view that. To take the view, to support the view, and to have conflicting or opposing views. All right. Again, how do you give your opinion? So, a good adjective would be a strong opinion. People tend to have a strong opinion on or about. So, it takes both these prepositions about capital punishment. To be of the opinion that, for example, some people are of the opinion that alternative medicine is a waste of time. Public opinion. Now, this is an uncountable noun, which means that there is absolutely no need to use any article with it. So, there's no need to use a, an, or the with it. So, eventually, the government will have to take notice of public opinion. Here, we haven't used any article. All right. A range of opinion. There is a diverse range of opinion on this issue, and a difference of opinion. There is a difference of opinion as to the desirability of the project. Opinion is divided, again, opinion is divided as to whether the treatment actually works, which means that some people believe it does while some do not. All right. For writing the conclusion, different collocations are a logical or reasonable conclusion to this problem would be to come to or to reach or draw a conclusion, to lead to a conclusion, or a foregone conclusion. Now, a foregone conclusion is one which is entirely useless. So, for example, the result of the election seems to be a foregone conclusion. And you must have guessed the next topic. So, yes, the advantage essay. How do you mention what collocations can you use while talking about the advantages of a situation? So, a definite or a distinct advantage of something. An added advantage. For example, a small car has the added advantage of being cheaper to run. To have, get, or gain an advantage. Smaller businesses often have an advantage in the area of customer relations, or they often gain an advantage in the area of customer relations. An advantage over somebody. An advantage for somebody, which means there are advantages for both employers and employees in flexible working hours. And now we'll be discussing collocations related to disadvantages. So the first one is a distinct disadvantage, a severe disadvantage, which means a major disadvantage, a disadvantage to something, to place or put somebody at a disadvantage. So, for example, her height placed her at a disadvantage as compared to the other models. To disadvantage, and the next is benefit. So, a long term benefit of something, a short term or immediate benefit, an added or additional benefit, to be of benefit to somebody, and to derive much benefit from something. To the benefit of, so for example, demonetization worked to the benefit of the government and the benefit of something. And finally, for mentioning the drawbacks or demerits, these are a few words that collocate with drawback. A main or major drawback of a situation or of a law or regulation, an obvious drawback of a problem or to a problem, a drawback of or to or with something. So all three prepositions can go with this. A drawback of to or with doing something. So for example, a drawback of implementing these laws, to overcome a drawback, and so these are the few exercises as promised. In the comment section, write down the answers. So as I said, collocations are words that typically go with these words. So for example, his manager agreed to Give him one final chance. Now, if you try to use another synonym of the word give, it won't look natural, is why there's only going to be one possible answer for this exercise. So do comment your answers in the comment section and I will let you know if they are right.